The new Land Rover Discovery Sport is a triumph of efficient packaging. Considering its compact profile and footprint, it offers a surprising amount of interior space. The new multi-link rear axle is packaged to minimize intrusion of the rear suspension turrets, and along with highly configurable seating, delivers uncompromised, generous luggage space. Flexible seating with tilt and slide functionality and 60/40 split creates class-leading usability. Stadium seating creates a more open and inclusive cabin, and all occupants benefit from innovative solutions for storage and convenience, including 6 USB charging ports, 4 power points, and plenty of stowage options. The new Land Rover Discovery Sport, the world's most versatile and capable premium compact SUV. The new Discovery Sport is one of the most aerodynamic Land Rovers ever. It has been carefully designed to minimize wind resistance and noise, improve fuel efficiency, and reduce emissions. The Discovery Sport's high-strength steel and aluminium body shell is stiff yet light, while use of recycled and natural materials minimizes the life cycle impact. The new 9-speed gearbox with selectable eco mode enhances fuel efficiency, while active driveline intelligently switches between 2- and 4-wheel drive, minimizing energy use. The new Land Rover Discovery Sport.
The Discovery Sport combines design excellence, engineering integrity and exceptional versatility to create a premium compact SUV. This vehicle is the first of a new family of Land Rover Discoveries. It has its own unique personality while setting the tone for a new generation of vehicles. It is clearly identifiable as a Land Rover. Its dynamic design will resonate on an emotional level, not only with existing Land Rover customers, but also with a whole new group of people who may never have considered the Land Rover brand before.
The Discovery Sport was an incredibly fascinating and challenging project for us. It was about combining this new image for the car, but at the same time retaining all the values that people know about Discovery and Land Rover in general. It's got this distinctive silhouette, and the balance between the glass and the body side work perfectly in harmony with the fast dropping roof and the raising belt line that kicks up onto the C-pillar, which is pushing forward and adds to this image of a very dynamic vehicle, very sporty. The car still retains all the functionality that you would expect from a Discovery. It's the perfect balance between design and functionality.
The Discovery Sport interior combines bold architectural elements and distinctive premium finishes. It's a triumph of creative packaging, seating 7 people in a spacious, comfortable environment within a compact vehicle.
Within the cabin, we've built on the philosophy of premium, not precious. This is inherent to a Discovery. We want the car to keep the retained newness over its lifetime. So we position all of the premium materials high up in the cabin. This allows the materials in the lower cabin to be more durable, so that in day-to-day life where they get kicked or get muddy, it's very easy to clean them back. The interior of a Discovery is about we, not me. It's all about making sure that all 7 people feel included in that family. So we spend a lot of time on making sure that the appointments in all 3 rows were equal. For example, within the cabin there are 6 USB ports. There are storage areas in row 1, 2 and 3. By combining this fantastic package with the panoramic roof, the entire cabin is a very light, airy space to be.
The Discovery Sport is a compelling and highly desirable vehicle designed to meet the demands of modern living and the exacting standards of Land Rover owners across the world. What I was intrigued to do here was, through art, help bring this vehicle to life. Nino Mustica is a very special artist, somebody who probably hasn't achieved the recognition he deserves, and somebody who's a very special person.
Ci siamo conosciuti circa 15 anni fa e trovavamo sempre delle affinità, tant'è che si pensava addirittura di fare un'opera a 4 mani, di dipingere insieme o disegnare insieme. Questo naturalmente ha portato poi a un invito da parte di Jerry a chiedermi una collaborazione per la presentazione della nuova Discovery.
Just that to be a bit more gradual. Because then you've got a nicer shape in there.
Allora, quello sembra proprio è la velocità della macchina che sta attraversando la scultura.
People say that art is the ultimate in selfishness, in self-indulgence, because the parameters are really set by the artist. But that in itself can be a real challenge. When there aren't any parameters, what do you do? How far do you go? What are your boundaries? In automotive design, there are clear boundaries. You know, that it is a discipline that has its roots in creativity, but then, you know, legislation, physics, there are a lot more constraints, and in some respects that makes it easier because you know where you stand. Right, so I think with this one we're good.
Il fine della comunicazione sta nell'arte e sta nel design. Il fine dell'arte sta nella libertà, io l'ho avuta, in quanto l'onda creativa del design si è permeata, ha assorbito e si sono integrate le cose in una perfetta simbiosi.
Very dramatic. Dramatic. People know us for that incredible engineering capability. We've always had that. To a certain degree, this car, the way it's sort of articulating within the sculptural form, talks to what is a core element of Land Roverness, for want of a better description, is this capability. You can almost see this car working itself over these forms and coming out into the world. This unstoppable spirit is coming through.
Fare una mia opera in tali dimensioni per un artista è veramente quasi un punto di arrivo. Riuscire a fare opere così grandi, se non ci sta dietro un ordine, non si fanno. Non avrei dove tenere un'opera così grande.
So Nino, we're here at last. This is such an iconic place from a design standpoint of view. It's a great environment for the sculptor.
The same elegance, the same line,
Yeah.
the same simplicity. No?
Yeah. Nobody before has ever done anything like this with an automotive design together with an art form in this way. I think that's what's really special about it. A pure abstract sculptural form, and it works.
Iceland, there are these fantastic volcanic ash gravel tracks. These tracks can be pretty treacherous, very slippy, it's a loose surface. So here I'm predominantly choosing grass, gravel, snow terrain response program. In this program, all of the stability control functions are tightly reined in, making sure that any wheel slip, any oversteer is controlled really quickly and at the appropriate level. Four-wheel drive coupling unit is constantly providing torque to the rear axle. Discovery Sport's levels of refinement are very high. Even on these gravel roads with studded tyres, there's very little cabin noise. The all-new rear suspension gives a plushness of ride even on this surface. The rear axle has lots of articulation, absorbs a lot of the noise, certainly the undulations, with aplomb. And the vehicle is very capable, easily positioned and rewarding to drive. So here's where the culmination of all of the functions, all of the interfaces and systems that we have, put the word sport into the title of Discovery Sport. Here there are lots of systems coming to play and all working in tandem and in harmony to give the driver a really rewarding experience on the road. All of the electronic braking systems are working together to make sure that the car is neutral, predictable, pretty linear, there's no snappy oversteer or understeer, and the car is firmly planted at all times, giving you a very rewarding and sporty drive. We have torque vectoring by braking, which can give the car excellent turning, particularly on a slippery surface, such as this, where the road is covered with snow, possibly some gravel. If the car gets even more out of shape, then dynamic stability control can control the understeer or oversteer of the car very quickly, but not too intrusively, to make sure the driver doesn't feel he's impeded, and they can push on and really exploit the full potential of this vehicle. Here in Iceland there are some fantastic scenery and some stunning features. Here tucked away in this little nook is a 60-foot waterfall fed by glacier water, which is incredibly pure and right on the edge of the Pan-American tectonic plate. Here I'm using hill descent control to navigate the downward path to this ford, where we're going to cross over this waterfall and attempt to descend the other side on a pretty steep incline. Heading into the water, I know there's lots of torque at all four wheels. So here the rear articulation of the suspension is giving me lots of composure over the rocky terrain. There's lots of snow underfoot, so it's pretty slippery. I'm in grass, gravel, snow terrain response program, which gives me the best blend of traction control, four-wheel drive coupling, torque levels, and throttle response and transmission gear shift response as well. I'll gently ascend this slope on the other side and squeeze the throttle pedal. I know the traction control and the driveline systems working in harmony to deliver torque exactly where it needs to be. And we traverse the terrain with no problem at all. Now approaching a fairly fast flowing river. This is a combination of lots of glacier water coming down off the mountains. Discovery Sport can take this crossing in its stride. So Discovery Sport has a wading depth of 600mm, and wading is very important to approach water at the right speed, not too fast, and then maintain your momentum as you go through the water. If you create a bow wave, it's important to keep up with that bow wave. And underneath the water here there's lots of gravel and lots of rocks, and traction control is helping to maintain that momentum. And then you can exit the other side of the river
No problems at all.